It's Saturday morning. I just woke up and I think I'm gonna go to the gym. Fortunately for me, the gym is right down the hall. It's so convenient and it's so nice. I'm thinking about doing some upper body day and then some upper body workouts. And then when I come back, I'm just gonna eat breakfast and hang out. I'm still on call. I didn't get called in last night, but obviously, I always take my pager, and I live super close to the hospital, like less than 5 minutes away. So even if I do get called in, I'm just able to leave right away. So yeah, I just woke up and I'm gonna change to get ready for the gym. So I'm all changed, ready to go. I am gonna take pre-workout. There's nothing left in here, which is good because I actually want to stop taking pre-workout and I just want to start taking these. These are energy drink sticks from Aldi and they have 60 milligrams of caffeine. So traditionally, pre-workout, whether you get them at like Walmart or GNC or wherever, one scoop is like 200 to 250 milligrams, and my caffeine tolerance over the years has dwindled. I can't be taking too much caffeine. The energy drinks like Celsius or Alani Nu, those have 250 milligrams. I can't drink the whole can. I can only drink half of the can. So that's why I like these ones, because they're 60 milligrams of caffeine, which is, to me, that's like not bad. And they're just like this. I like this orange flavor. And I've had this pre-workout. I think I bought it at Walmart for like $15-20, but I've had it for a while and I'm actually done with it now. So that's really good. So I'm gonna go to the gym, get an upper body workout done, and then come back here. And I don't know what else I have planned for today, but who knows, you know. Here is the gym. Nothing too fancy, but it has what I need. I like it. I think it's just very cute. And yeah, this is where I'm going to be working out today. These are 15-pound dumbbells and they feel so heavy. I feel like every gym has the same weights, but they weigh differently. I don't know why that is. It's like, it's 15 pounds. I'm able to do my shoulder press with 15 pounds, but they feel so heavy. But if I go to the Anytime Fitness in town, the 15 pounds don't feel as heavy. So like, it's just a strange phenomenon that I've noticed with different gyms, that the weights weigh differently, and it's kind of frustrating because I know what I'm able to lift, and sometimes I wanna do a PR, so like exceed my own personal record. But with all these different weights, it's like, how can I do that if every weight weighs differently? So I just did my Pilates workout. That's like my warm-up, and I actually enjoy doing it. So now I'm gonna be working on my chest, shoulders. Shoulders already hurt, but I just wanted to come on here and let you know that if you're wanting to lose weight, if you want to lose fat, if you want to be more healthy and fit, just start. You don't need the fancy equipment, a fancy gym membership, or fancy clothes. Just start and be consistent. I feel like consistency is underrated because people start their fitness journey and they don't see results right away, which is normal. Everybody is different, and everybody is gonna get different results from doing the same workouts, which is why I'm not a fan of people following people like on TikTok or Instagram and like doing their workouts, because just because they do this workout doesn't mean you're gonna get the same results, if that makes sense. You have to find out what works for you. I've been doing the same workouts for 4 years, and there was a point during that time where I was in a plateau. I wasn't gaining weight and I wasn't losing weight. So I had to take a step back and be like, what can I change? And ultimately, even though I was working out 4 to 5 times a week, I still wasn't seeing results. So I'm like, okay, what else can I do? So that's when I really started to focus on my nutrition. I started to consume less processed sugar. I stopped taking supplements I didn't need, and I started focusing on whole foods. And I really started to pay attention to my protein intake. So like, I eat protein every day, like eggs, chicken, turkey, or ground beef, or steak. Steak every once in a while. But yeah, because after a lot of trial and error, that's what ended up working for me, is focusing more on my diet and nutrition and less on my workouts. So that's why I said everybody is going to have a different journey, and you shouldn't be following random people on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. And I am a certified personal trainer. I did get certified a couple years ago. I do love to post fitness content and inspirational content on my TikTok and Instagram, Alejandra_fitness_. So go ahead and give me follow on there. I don't like telling you what to do, but go ahead and check out my page for more content like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish doing this workout, and I think I'm just gonna do some cardio after this. Sorry, I wanted to say one more thing before I continued my workout. Genetics also play a huge role in your fitness journey. So for example, for me, I tend to have more fat like in my arms, my abdomen, and then my lower body. So if I went ahead and followed some girl on Instagram who weighs 130 pounds and only posts lower body workouts, that's not beneficial. That's not beneficial to me, because I don't want to look like her. I don't want to grow my butt or my legs to that extent. So genetics play a huge role in your fitness journey. You know, if you want to see results, you have to figure out what works for you. And both of my parents, they have like high blood pressure and diabetes. So I am predisposed to also having those illnesses, and that's why I'm really passionate about health and fitness, because I don't want to have those illnesses. I don't want to take medications. So the earlier that you can start, the more healthier you can be in the future. I look very awkward carrying my tripod, but this is my workout outfit. It's from First Health Apparel. I do have a discount code with them. I do have to see if it's still active, because I haven't posted them like in a while. And like, I do like their workout clothes, but they do discontinue some of their items, so I don't even know if the sports bra or the shorts are still available, but I will link them down below for you to check them out. And this is just a very cute color. I got done with my workout, and so now I'm just gonna do some cardio. Absolutely love that Pilates workout. I'm gonna make sure to link it down below, but I've been a huge fan of Pilates for a few months now. I've gotten the most results from doing Pilates, and I've been weightlifting for like 4 to 5 years. Look at my arms. Look at that. That's from Pilates. Like, I'm not kidding you. It's not from lifting heavy. That is from Pilates. And I've also noticed some little core, what am I trying to say? I've also noticed a difference like in my core. Like, I can feel and see my core working when I do that Pilates workout. So I highly recommend that. For breakfast, I have my spinach omelet, a mini bagel, and some mango. I do like to eat ketchup with my eggs, so that's why that's there. I took a shower and I changed into my pajamas again, and then I made some coffee. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to using the front face camera. It's about 1:30 p.m. Still on Saturday. I haven't gotten called in yet. I wanted to make my latte, but I don't have any milk. The milk I have is 2% and it just spoiled. This is why I don't like using dairy milk, because they only last for like 3 days and I've been gone for like almost 2 weeks. So I made my just regular coffee. I'm gonna drink this. I am gonna edit this video because I'm on call on Monday. My arm is getting tired, I'm sorry. So Monday is a holiday and I'm on call, except I just wanna record for this weekend because I wanna get this video posted before the week starts. So I'm gonna work on editing this video. I might go walking later. It's a really nice day outside, but for now I'm just gonna hang out inside and drink my coffee. It's about 8 o'clock and I really didn't do much all day. I did go to Culver's because I was hungry and I was like, I feel like I deserve this little treat, and then I just got lemonade to drink. I did go to Aldi. I did get a few groceries just so I don't have to go tomorrow, and since Monday is a holiday and I wasn't sure if they were going to be open, I don't know what stores were going to be open. I'm like, I'd rather not just stress about that. I'd rather just go today. So I'm gonna eat my food and probably just watch a little bit TV. I'm still watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Don't judge me. It's a really good show. It's just so dramatic, and I'm just like, these ladies are insane, but that show is so entertaining. I didn't get called in, but if I get called in the middle of the night, I'll make sure to bring you guys along with me. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. It's Sunday. I didn't get called in. I did sleep in a little bit today. I did want to go running, but I don't know of any running trails in the area, and I am on call tomorrow again, so I feel like I'm just gonna go running tomorrow. I am dressed to go to the gym. However, I'm gonna go to the Anytime Fitness in town because it is a lower body day and I like using certain equipment for my lower body, and this gym doesn't have any. So I'm gonna go ahead and go work out, do that, come back home, clean up a little bit. I do have to wash my hair today. I don't know if I want to do that when I come home or if I want to wait later on, like for the evening, like for the nighttime, because I do like to wash my hair at night. So yeah, I just made it to the gym. This isn't my usual car because my car is at the dealership, so they gave me a rental to use, so I don't have my little car holder here. So if the angle is weird, that's why that is. But my advice, if you're on call, if you're just fresh out of school, if you got a new job and you've never been on call before, my advice to that is to just go about your day as you usually would and try not to let your anxiety take over. Now, I have worked at places where you do get called in a lot, and at places that you don't really get called in. So I guess like it does depend on how busy it is, like during the weekends and for the holidays. Some places it's hit or miss, but how I try to go about it is I wake up, I eat breakfast, I do what I need to do. If I get called in, I get called in. I feel like I used to make it such a big deal. I would get like so nervous. I would get anxiety because I'm like, oh my God, like how am I able to go to the store? How am I able to get gas? How am I able to do anything? Now, some weekends I am not doing anything and that's fine. But other weekends like this, I do want to work out. I do want to run errands. I do want to be productive. So I just go about it like how I would normally do. I do have my pager, so if they do call me in, then I get called in. Sometimes I do bring a change of undergarments and a change of clothes when I go to the gym. Deodorant, perfume, in case cause I will get sweaty and I don't want to show up like that to work. So that's why I would change and just put on some deodorant. But yeah, that's my advice. I did get called in the middle of my workout, of course. So I'm rushing to get upstairs, and there was a misunderstanding that they didn't know who was on call, but I'm on call. So they're like, okay, can you come in? And I was like, okay, so go ahead and do this case. That was not an urgent C-section. There was just a little bit of misunderstanding. I can't go into many details, but the surgeon ultimately decided that the patient did not need a C-section. So we were like, okay. I feel like no matter where I go, like the hospitals, there's always misunderstandings between the house supervisors and the surgeon, because I think, yeah, there's always misunderstandings when it comes to this stuff, at least based on my experience. But we were all there, the team was all there, we showed up, the surgeon was like, sorry you guys, we are not needed. So call me crazy, but I am gonna go back to the gym to finish my workout because I'm all amped up and I feel like I need to release some of this adrenaline. This is what I wear. This is what I wore to the gym. I love blue, as you can tell. I'm not sure where this is from, but I'll make sure to write it in the description. I forgot. I think these are also from First Health Apparel. It's a really pretty blue. It looks more blue in person. But yeah. Okay, so I just made it back from the gym. I'm gonna eat some breakfast here, even though it's 2:30 in the afternoon. But I'm gonna make my latte. I was gonna make this yesterday, but I didn't have any milk. So I got very sad. So now I have almond milk. Today's flavors is white chocolate and vanilla.
And then yeah, to make your own lattes at home, you have to have a frother, either one of these or like the handheld frothers, to really just like get the milk frothy and foamy. And then you add your coffee syrups and as well as your coffee. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna take a shower and clean up my apartment a little bit. So it's about 7 p.m. and I think I'm just gonna conclude this video right here. I ate my dinner. I had salmon and rice. Salmon, I don't really know how to like pronounce it. I pronounce it differently each time because in Spanish it's salmon and that's how I want to pronounce it. But in English, I feel some people they say salmon and it's like, why aren't you pronouncing the L's? But anyways, I ate that. I really didn't do anything much. I didn't get called back in. I am on call tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday. So technically, I am on call until Tuesday at 7 a.m. Um, I do want to let you guys know that at this current travel assignment, I will not be extending because I am not being utilized to my full potential. I feel like my only need here is to help with call because the NPs and the PAs don't take call. And so, that leaves me and my coworker. And then during the week, I will speak more on this in a few weeks once I'm off and stuff like that. But during the week, for the cases that we have, I feel like I'm more of a second and third assistant. And it just makes me wonder, like, why am I here if I'm not being utilized the way I should? And unfortunately, this isn't the first time I've experienced this. This is just my experience. I love PAs, I love NPs, but sometimes it's like, why am I assigned to this room if I'm not gonna be doing anything? So those are just my thoughts on that. I did take a lot of call during this travel assignment, which I'm fine with it because that is what I wanted. I am on call obviously this weekend, and then I am on call next weekend as well. But that is all I have for you guys. I hope you found this enjoyable. Leave any comments below if you have any questions. Ask them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. But in the meantime, feel free to subscribe to my channel, follow my other social media on TikTok and Instagram, and I will see you again for the next video.